Oh yeah.
You know when you make a great movie and then you got to make your next movie.
Oh yeah.
And like it's got to be fucking good. Like say you make that movie, what's it called? Deus Ex Machina. You know that movie?
Yeah.
And you're like, I got to make another movie, and then you're like Civil War, and oh fuck. I'm sorry.
That is the guy, right? Oh no.
Man, I'm sorry, Alex Garland. Like, by the way, you're brilliant. Like I get it. Like the attempt, I get it. And who knows? You never know what happened in the process. And like, man, I feel like now that this is so. Now I've started doing video, and I'm recognizing just like how hard it is just to like get the lighting right for my dumb ass sitting there rambling. Like anyone who makes a fucking movie is a genius fucking wizard. So I do feel, and all the people that come together.
Some of them just don't work out the way they want.
They just don't work out.
That's how it is. Like pilots for TV shows. It's for sketches that people create.
Yeah.
You know.
But like I think doing a video podcast and then critiquing a great director is pretty fucked up, man. And a lot of people like the movie, but
you try to dig yourself out.
I just feel bad. I feel bad. Like no, but god damn, it was horrible, dude. It was so bad.
That's hilarious.
It was so bad. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't see it.
No, you're lucky you didn't.
Have you been
see
watching The Gentleman on Netflix?
No, what's that?
Oh, dude. It's a Guy Ritchie series on Netflix. It's fucking amazing.
What is it?
It's about these weed growers in the UK.
Cool.
I don't want to give away any more of it, but it's basically the movie The Gentleman. I don't know if you ever saw the movie, but this is the same world that the movie takes place in, just with different characters.
Cool.
It's fucking great, man. It's a great show. I think it has like 6 episodes. Or how many episodes did it have? 8?
There's some good movies coming out right now, man. It's kind of awesome. We went through like a pretty rough cinema drought. Dune 2 is so fucking good. I watched it with Hassan, and dude, I was like, you know that like you get bliss, and movies are so good, and you're the right amount of stoned, and like you realize like, oh my god, it's only been 30 fucking minutes, and this is already the most insanely beautiful thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. The soundtrack, when you look up how they made the soundtrack for that movie, it is insane, man. Everything about it is like, they had throat singing in it. They've got like that. It's so cool, dude. Did you read the books?
No.
The books are so good. The first one, honestly, the second one I struggle with, but the first one is.
Wait a minute, what book?
Dune.
No, I didn't read that.
Frank Herbert. It's one of the best sci-fi books ever.
I think I read one of those. Did they make them into like comic books, like really nice comic books?
Probably.
Did they?
But you can't.
I never got into the first one, the first movie. So when the second one came around, I was like,
Oh, dude.
I keep hearing it's amazing.
Second one's better than the first, and the first was great if you're like a Dune nerd, which I am. But
you're a Dune nerd.
Oh, I'm a Dune nerd. I've been reading that book since.
Ooh, interesting.
Dude, the spice melange. And like, but the way first of all, Frank Herbert was a mycologist. The guy who wrote Dune. Did you know that? He's like a really Stamets talks about it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Duncan, this is what's going to happen when Trump wins. Robert De Niro is right. Robert De Niro is right, Duncan. Do you want to line up and lose all your rights, and he never leaves the White House, and you have throat singing on the Capitol Hill steps? Throat singing?
It's so funny. I was like, dude, that sounds awesome. Make America great again.
Everybody sneaks in, gets a gun.
Grazes in the morning. Grazes in the morning.
Sneak in, we'll give you money. Sneak in, vote for us.
Dude, yeah, so like the there's all these theories about Dune, But the blue eyes, so you eat this spice melange that like that you need it for space travel. It's only produced on, you know the story, but like the blue eyes. So there's a theory, because Frank Herbert was a mycologist. The blue eyes represent psilocybin, and like that was his melange, is like psilocybin, and like dude. And he apparently, I think in San Fran, he was living on a boat next to Alan Watts.
Oh,
and they
what
were
a coincidence.
They were fucking friends. So a lot of the like you remember the gum jabbar, the needle that witch puts to Paul Atreides' neck to say, like, they want to find out if you're human. So you put your hand in this box that if you pull your fucking hand out of the box, she stabs you with this needle. It kills you because you're not human. Who gives a fuck? And so Gom Jabbar, Gom is in Tibetan Buddhism is the name for meditation. So there's all these, like, clearly he was pals with Alan Watts, and he like weaves a lot of the language in it is like the daughter in the womb. I think her name's Aliyah, which is like a Buddhist term for like the emptiness, for a state of pure consciousness. And so it's a deep book, is my point. And you would love it. It's so
it inspired Star Wars, right? Didn't we just talk about this? We did, right?
Duncan might know more about that, but they came from the same thing, I think.
What do you mean?
Dune and Star Wars came from the same place. Like they both were inspired by the same thing. I asked that question out loud. I thought
we talked about it the other day. Did we not talk about it on the podcast?
We did.
Okay, we did, right? But I think it was Dune came before Star Wars, and then Star Wars was written by different people.
I don't know. I think Dune predates Star Wars for
Dune
sure.
predates Star Wars. We talked about it the other day. What is the whole story, though? What were you trying to say? I didn't understand what you were saying.
That they both... I had asked that out loud. I said, isn't Dune just... Star Wars is a Dune ripoff? And then I dug into it, and it says that they both... both creators took similarities and inspiration from the same original source.
I think
what's the original source?
I'm trying to read as I'm talking. That's why
So there's something else. There was an original story like that?
I'm sorry.
It's like a short story.
Dune is
like that,
influenced probably. It's like it's like the greatest sci-fi book, if you ask me, and it's influenced all sci-fi. It's so fucking good, dude. And did you see David Lynch's Dune?
No.
Oh man, you gotta watch. Sting is in David Lynch's Dune, and like.
But I did see it. That was the original one, right? The Lynch one was the original one.
Yeah, and
I didn't get into it.
No, well, it was massively criticized because like there have been attempts to do Dune. This famous guy Jodorowsky, there's a whole documentary on his idea for Dune. David Lynch takes on the project, and where the Dune we have now succeeds, where he failed, is they broke the book into 2 movies.
Every sci-fi property you love is based on Foundation.
Interesting.
Isaac Asimov's Foundation series is widely understood to be the inspiration for Star Wars, Dune, and even The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Huh.
Wow. You know, one of the things about the new Dune is the people look grimy.
Right.
They look like they're really in that world. There was a thing about those old Dunes that I couldn't get into because everybody looked too clean. Everybody looked like they just stepped right out of wardrobe. I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see that when the guy's throat singing and those people, they're walking down and everybody's dirty.
Yeah, it's cool.
They're grimy. You're living a crazy, fucked up, hard-ass life.
Yeah, and like in the book, he, like even in the newest one, I don't think they convey, like he writes about the smell in those sieges in the underground, like in the caves that the Fremen are living in. He talks about the smell of the BO in there, like just all of these people living underground and the stink of that. But dude, did you see that video of David Lynch eating this girl's panties?
What? No. For real?
Yeah.
Why is he doing that?
Jamie?
Do you want one of these? You want a Lucy?
Yeah, let me spit this thing out. Renegade rogue.
Chucked it.
Thank you. Do you know the Zenspiracy? Do you know about this? We're all being accused of secretly being sponsored by Zen.
Yeah.
It's the funniest shit. Okay, watch this. This is crazy.
Okay.
This being dedicated to Deb.
Dude,
doesn't seem real.
Is that not real?
That's AI, bro.
God damn it! I don't know, man.
Looking forward to this.
When was it posted?
Yeah, no, look, because this is just I did see multiple videos or versions of the video too. It just looked like his mouth was moving weird.
I mean, I hope it's real.
Thank you very much. They're still warm. Okay, now, they're very warm, as a matter of fact, Cinema. Okay, and now, the deal is, I'm going to put these panties in my mouth and pronounce WMM's full username. Are you ready?
He's a genius.
What the fuck, dude?
I love him.
Countdown.
Okay, that's probably one of them frequencies that called the devil. Like that sound, that's probably what the devil responds to. If you have a mouthful of panties, you try to read anything, the devil's like, I got you.
That's a song of God.
There's a sound that you make, like a sound you make with a mouthful of panties. Like just imagine, it was just demons just summon, and they're like, we were waiting for you to open the portal. Like you have to make that sound. Like the only way to make that sound is to be such a depraved fuck. Do you have someone's panties stuffed in your mouth?
May I stop you there? I don't think it's depraved to shove a beautiful woman's panties
I don't
in
either, but the devil thinks that it is, and God thinks it is. So
Well,
if they agree, like this is an opportunity to go after him. Look, this guy's out there eating people's underwear.
Let me tell
he's
you.
not going to solve the world's problems. He's so crazy, he's eating underwear.
Why does everybody want to solve the world's problems? Let's shove
We're all in this together, Duncan.
I want to eat panties.
We are on the production line for AI, and you're not doing your part.
Dude,
Okay?
Listen, if there is a Satan, he doesn't want us to put panties in our mouth. That's what the devil would really be. The devil would really be anti-panties in mouth and like be like, don't ever.
He would want you on Adderall, and he'd want you working 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
devil doesn't want us. The devil hates David Lynch. If there is a devil, he doesn't like David Lynch.
Right, because he's having fun. Stuffing warm panties in his mouth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It happened in 2002 or 3.
Back when it was legal.
What if that was illegal?
What if we fucking develop laws for panty eating? Like, enough. We've summoned too many demons.
It's like
People just realize that all you have to do is fucking hold hands with mouthfuls of panties, and if the two of you are talking at the same time, you could summon a super demon.
dude, like it is kind of. I mean, like that wasn't like a dainty panty. Like
No,
that
he
was,
stuffed a real panty in there. That wasn't a G-string.
that was a
That was
huge
like it had
blast.
a little bit of a back to it.
Like, and then to still be able to talk.
Oh yeah, what a genius! He's so
Fucking-
good.
He's so good,
Really good at talking.
dude. He's the best.
The portal's open.
Twin
Some
Peaks was
fucking
great.
Creature is hiding in your closet. David, thank you for bringing me. Thank you, David.
I have an idea for your next
What are you talking
film.
about? The sound you make with a mouthful of panties.
Dude, yeah, well, I mean, look, this is the thing, like, David Lynch is one of the great artists alive today. And this thing where we expect artists to behave like normal people,
Yeah, I don't expect that at all.
it's fucking, not you, but you read the comments and people are
Oh,
like,
they're so mad at him, I'm sure.
But
I don't
it's-
have to read it. But it's just like, that's just what it is.